All right. So you guys might be thinking we have the past lives card for the position of what's going to be on your mind this month of December. And this is all about, wow, this is a great card. This is about meditation. It's about getting clarity, messages from people that have passed over, things being familiar, kind of that deja vu in a way. People from your past coming into your life or thinking about your past loved ones, people that have passed away, people that you haven't seen in a long time. And there'll be some kind of significant thoughts about this. So you could even be feeling mental telepathy. You may be thinking of somebody else because possibly they're thinking about you, or there's some kind of message that you should be receiving due to this thought. So if you guys do have thoughts about your your past, people in your past, or memories from your past, even like, it is the holiday, it's Christmas, we celebrate Christmas and there's holidays coming up. So we might be thinking of things from our past, loved ones and memories. So that's definitely thoughts on your mind. And you guys might be acting in a way this month where you're not really feeling abundant. You may not be feeling financially abundant, or that you have enough to share. Some of you guys might be feeling that you're not able to do certain things this month because you don't have the money or you don't have the resources. So some of the actions you may be taking this month might be a little bit, not really selfish, of course, but it could have to do with your circumstances. You may not be able to share or give as much as you want to this month. When it comes to taking action in something, it doesn't necessarily have to be holiday gifts or something like that. It just could be that you're unable to financially give or give of yourself at this point. You might be feeling that you need to ground yourself this month, feeling that you need some clarity. You might be feeling a little bit unconnected. Or you might be feeling the need to connect. That's what it is. So some of you guys are really feeling this. I think a lot of you guys are going, because you're thinking so much about your past life and your past and what it means to you. So some of you guys are really going to be, because of these thoughts, it's going to help create a vision. I think you guys are on the verge of creating something, and feeling of the verge of a message coming on, or a spark of an idea, or a spark of clarity, because the outcome of these cards is beyond illusion, which means you're going to reach a really strong point this month that you're going to be able to have your third eye just totally open up, and you're going to be able to see things, see beyond the illusion of life, see beyond what's in front of you, see deeper into the reality of what is and what isn't. All right, let's get into the center of your reading. We have the Nine of Wands for Virgo. This is for the Nine of Wands. And we have a feeling of being cornered, a feeling of a little bit of a fear of continuing on our journey and going through obstacles, or feeling maybe we're cornered. So there is this kind of feeling that you guys have achieved a lot. You've been through this, whatever you're doing, Virgo, you've done a lot of work and effort, and you have done very well, so don't give up. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is what could be crossing you, possible challenge. There might be a need for you to make a decision about your finances, and all the effort and time that you're spending on something regarding your finances, or the value that in the time that you value. You may be needing to make a change. You're making a decision. Should I continue doing what I'm doing? Should I continue spending my time and money? Or should I go somewhere else, do something different? So you might be really thinking about your finances, or what you hold to value. What should you be doing with the finances in order to make more finances? And you might be a little guarded about that as well, because maybe you're a little bit afraid. Okay, so what's coming in for you right now when you're watching this video is the Hangman in reverse. Oh my God, that's such That's great. So that means that you might have felt stuck in the past, or you were not able to move forward in the past due to lack of clarity in something. And oh my God, Virgo, you guys are going to have the clarity this month. It says right here, you're going to be able to see clarity now because something has happened within your mind having to do with a past life or past that's going to now in this month of December give you the amazing ability to have learned a lesson in something, giving you greater wisdom and greater knowledge. And now because you have that greater information and knowledge, you're able to make the next step in your life. All right. So we have the Five of Wands, and this is in the position of what you guys really should be focusing on this month, what you should really take a look at. And this is all about working together with others, possibly in competition, maybe struggling, even if it's struggling with others. Let's say you're working with others or family, whatever this is, it's struggle, it's conflict. Things are not really going easily because there are a lot of people involved or there's a lot of competition. So your advice is to definitely participate, be part of it, but try to be cooperative, opposed to being having conflict. Too many people doing one thing at a time can create a chaos. So this also could be struggling with other people. So whatever it is for you, it's really telling you to focus on this. And instead of struggling with others, it's best to work together with others. So it can be more of a team effort opposed to struggle. So it's saying try to turn that around to be more of a team effort and more of a happy, easy-go-lucky situation opposed to having it being struggle. Have people work with you opposed to against you. And Virgo, you know how to do that because you're getting some kind of clarity and wisdom here. So I think you could help in that situation. Okay, so what Virgo is trying to work towards this month, what they're hoping for, but they don't have right now, you guys don't have this yet, is the Empress in reverse. So some of you guys are really hoping to be the Empress, to be this, to give birth to something new, and you will because you have some new clarity coming upon you at this moment. But you want to feel comfortable. You want to be at a place in your life where you feel comfortable and where you feel nurturing and protected and abundant. This card is also about abundancy. And due to the fact that you guys are having some kind of issue here with unable to share money or share or lack of resources or something here, which makes sense. You really are wanting to be this Empress. But it has to do with this, this money you guys are trying to figure out or where to put it or something. So because of your clarity, you should be able to figure that hopefully out. And then in your recent past, it looks like you got over some kind of heartache, Virgo. You healed from something in your past. In your recent past, you've healed. It's like you overcame it in the past. And I think you realized this month that it was not good for you, whatever it was that you are healed from and recovered from. But you realize it was a godsend because there is some kind of looking back at your past and being glad that you broke up or you ended that situation or you healed from that heartache the way you did because there is some kind of new wisdom coming forward with you now. So how you see your situation is the Tower in reverse. Oh my. So you're having a little bit of a, it feels a little bit like a surprise or a tiny bit of a shock. So there might be a little bit of like a little bit of a sudden shock about something here. And, you might feel a tad uncomfortable what you're going through at this time. The next card we have is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is in the position of what you got. This is your environment, people around you, and there is somebody here that's really has a lot of passion, and they're fighting. They're fighting to stay on top. They're doing whatever it takes to be successful and to achieve what it is that they want. So this could be somebody around you. It could be a fire sign that is competing for you or wanting something to do with you. This person's definitely fighting through obstacles, and they're really doing a good job of it. And it takes a lot of energy to do this. So it's a very fire energy, very, very action oriented. And you have a lot of fire in your chart. You have a lot of wands in your cards here. So maybe this is you with the other person, because we do have this as what you really need to be paying attention to. And you might be in competition with this other person. And there might be some kind of fear that this person's going to, after, you guys are both maybe fighting for the same thing or fighting hard to be successful. And maybe you're afraid that, it's going to be competition for you, or they're going to take it from you. Because you're the one who's succeeding here. You have all completed everything. This person might be still trying to complete something, causing a little bit of conflict or competition for you. But we'll find out and maybe see a little more what this is in regards to. The next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is here in the position of hopes and fears. So it looks like you guys might be hoping that you will be receiving some kind of payout that's being postponed. And it does look like there's some work that you need to still complete. So also you could be afraid that there's going to be a lack of focus, a lack of stability, a lack of bringing some money into your life that you worked really hard for. There could be a postponement, and I think you're afraid that it's taking too long, that it's not happening right away. This is either a job offer or not a job offer, but this could be a job offer. But for some of you, this might be something you've worked on and in regards to money. And for some of you, you could be afraid that you're not going to be stay focused on that, or that the offer is not going to come in. So for some of you, this offer is not coming in fast enough, or you're afraid that it might not come in because of this competition and because of all this work that you've gone through. Maybe you're afraid that somebody's going to take it from you, and you're deciding, is it worth it? Is it worth the struggle? Not struggle, but is it worth all this work? Should I be on guard and worried about maybe this competition or the struggle that it took? Well, no, you guys have already made it to the top. You don't have to worry about it being taken from you because you've already done the work, okay? And the outcome is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about, oh, oh, wow, I can't pronounce it. Tea time. Is that right? Let me know if that's right. I love tea. Okay, I love tea. I drink tea every day, all the time. Tonight, for some reason, I'm not having tea. That's weird. I'm having water, but yeah, I love your name. That's very cute. Very cute. This, I don't know if you're Virgo or if you have Virgo in your chart, but this is for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining. It's kind of the night owl hour. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, right on. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense to you. This reading is very, it's definitely a message for some people out there. So the Five of Cups is in reverse. So it is really telling me that you guys are getting that clarity. You're going to see something that you were not expecting. It's going to be kind of out of the blue. And it is possibly some clarity about, because you're focusing, there's a lot of focus and need to focus here on your finances, on how you earn your income, how you're spending your income, how you're making your income, where you're putting all your time, all your effort. And you're really trying to figure it out. Because right here, you're like, I've completed everything. Now what? Now what? Should I be afraid? No, of course you shouldn't. So you guys are getting some clarity, and this card talks about really seeing something you didn't expect, a new offer, a new vision, a new, a new satisfaction is what I would call it, a new satisfaction. You're in a sleep lab. A sleep lab? Like an actual tea time is in a sleep lab. And she says she's at work. Now, I'm assuming a sleep lab is where people go for medical review on how they sleep at night. Wow, I need to see you. Because I don't sleep very well sometimes. That's interesting. What a great job. That must be interesting. I've heard about them, but I've never met anybody that does that. Okay, so let's finish this up here. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for this, the Five of Cups in reverse. Because this is a card of being able to have that clarity, you guys, where let's say you're focused on something, right? You're focused, but you just don't feel satisfied and you don't know why. And you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to see what's going to make me happy. And now all of a sudden you're getting this insight and an offer's coming right to your door, right to your face. And it's all because you're putting down some of the stress and some of the feeling of being on guard and the feeling of being in competition or struggling with others. There was a lesson that you learned that you're going to be learning, and it's going to free up your mind to see this new offer. So let's go ahead and do, what is the clarifying card? Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse? Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Five of Cups here in reverse? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is you, Virgo. This is you or another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be a mother figure as well, but this is most likely you, Virgo, and is a very independent, financially independent. She can take care of herself, and she has all the resources, and she has the ability to feel really free about her life. So I think that's what you guys are saying. That's what you guys are going to realize. You're going to realize and focus on having to do with how to become that independent person that's financially stable and kind of wealthy. Whatever wealthy means to you. It's like you're you're accepting an offer that's going to make you wealthy, or you're focusing and seeing a way where you're going to be able to achieve that. Let's go ahead and pull a card for the Tower. Why is the Tower here in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Tower here in reverse? Why is the Tower here in reverse? There's some here, a big realization, you guys. And it's like, almost like, because we have the past life card, you might be getting this offer or this insight from, your angels, somebody, a past relative, or an idea you had from the past, or somebody from your past is coming into your life to offer you some kind of stability. Why is the Tower in reverse? The Magician. Nice. Why is the Tower here in reverse? This clarity you guys are getting is coming at a shot, coming to you very sudden, out of the blue. Wow, it's really going to give you, I mean, all your cards are talking about that this month is you have the Magician to clarify the Tower in reverse. You're going to be able to manifest. That's what's happening. You're going to be able to achieve something great with your skills, with your knowledge. You're going to be able to combine all your skills, all your knowledge with your mind, your idea, and you're going to be able to create something. Something new, something you haven't most likely done before. Why is the Tower here in reverse? The Devil card. There we go. Wow. So it could be, I'm going to pull another one. It could be, okay, so you guys have, this is what you have for the Tower in reverse. This is how you see your situation, Virgo. You kind of see it as the Tower in reverse. So a little bit of a sudden surprise for you. So we have the Magician for the clarifying and the Devil. And I'm going to pull one more. Why is the Tower in reverse for Virgo? So this could be a Capricorn. Why is the Tower here in reverse? Okay, so we have the Fool as well. All right, so I think, okay, so what I see here is you guys, somebody from your past might be coming in this month for you. A lot of you Virgos, something from the past, somebody from your past. This is definitely going to shake you up and cause a little bit of shock. You were not expecting that for those of you. But this is a really good thing because it's whatever it is, whatever is coming in from your past, even though, you know, maybe it was a very bad, whoever this person was, could have been a very bad addictive personality relationship where it was codependent, or you just felt like it was really good in one way, but not really fulfilled in all ways. Or somebody could have had it, the other person could have had an addiction. The other person could have had an addiction. But this person coming in from the past is definitely going to cause you a little bit of a shakeup, you know, sudden, out of the blue. But it is going, you may find that this person is now very successful and they've reached a new level in their life. They're doing very well for themselves, and that could also be very shocking to you. Because maybe this person had an addiction in the past for some of you, and for others of you, this is whatever. This is you. This shakeup is this person from the past is helping you get some clarity, because when you haven't seen somebody from the past, seen a situation from the past, and all of a sudden it comes up in your life, it's a good time to re-look at it from the new person who you are, because a lot of time has passed. And sometimes we look at things again and we're like, wow, I never saw that before. I've really grown since then. And that's what you guys are doing. You're realizing how much you've grown since then, or that you didn't notice something before. And so a lot of you guys it's definitely going to be helping you move forward in something new. Either this could be a reuniting of a new relationship. I really don't think so, but it is definitely quite possible.